Hello everyone, time for another video. This time I'm going to do a bit of leveling up. So I'm gonna do multiplayer, form myself a little EXP party and then head out. I found an area that is pretty decent for EXP, but it's one of the newer areas in the major, after the major update in 1.3. I'm going to be messing around with debuffer, mainly because I want shorter cooldowns, but that's pretty much the only reason. I'm gonna pick this one. And I'm gonna pick my team and get ready to go. But you're gonna see my character is a bit different. Kirito's been at the roids. He's a bit beefier now. So I've been going out getting a bit of gear, taking part in a lot of the endgame stuff. So now he's looking pretty meaty, like he's taken a page out of Knuckles' book from Sonic Boom. I'm gonna take Sinon with me. Who else am I gonna bring? I'm using Lisbeth because I want to use her as a tank. It's a shame I can't give her a shield. I'll bring her sooner as well, and I'll bring... not the lampshade, I'm gonna bring Leafa. No. Alright, good to go. So I'm gonna bring this group with me, gonna get some EXP. The best area I've found is the volcano area. I'm pretty sure you can go to the ice area, but for now I'm just using the volcano area because you can fight enemies that are level 170, I think. But it's nice to do it in a group. There we go, it's this area here. I don't know if it's this exact area or if it's one area across from it, but I'm gonna head there anyway. Yeah, it's one area across from it. When I get to the next area, I'll show you my gear actually. When I get to the next area, take you through a little bit of that. Now you can see in multiplayer, and after this update, they do display your name and display your class that you picked. Just makes it, oh man, I just wish this game was online. What are they thinking? Drop the ball so much. It would have made this, if anything, would have made so much sense to have online. I mean, it's Sword Art Online. No, okay, they're not chasing me anymore. Alright, that's them done. I did pick a lot of new skills as well, so I'll probably take you through the skills that I picked as well, so you can take a look at those. I've got too many skills. I haven't sorted out every skill I wanted. I haven't equipped the right gear to all of my sword skills yet, which I probably should. And I haven't set up all my battle skills properly as well, which I probably should too, but I'll get to that eventually. It's a mess. So I've got skills everywhere, but I know where they are. I know where the skills I want are. I've kind of thrown all the skills I don't need down at the bottom, and I keep these ones close because I reckon I'll need them. Eventually I'll use a few of them. You can't just move things around. The ones I will need is EXP. But that you can keep like 13 buffs on at once, I think. Like if you start using too many buffs, then they kind of fall off, and you have to put them back on if you want to use them. So I don't know if I want to use these. Actually, I need to turn this on so I can find the enemies. But yeah, these are the skills I've been using. I've kept all my healing skills on this side, and debuff and HP type of skills over here. I've got my SP skills here in these two sections. Then I got my anything that boosts attack, and I've thrown it into this section. These are all the skills for attack speed. Then we got dodge, and then I got anything that protects me from damage here. So I've got avatars that put up shields so I don't take any damage. Then I got this one that nullifies damage. Then I got this one that just makes me invincible for about, I think about 10 or 20 seconds, something like that. I use this if I want to burst down something really quick before it has a chance to kill me. So I'll probably be using this a lot here. And sword skills, I unlocked one of the newer sword skills, but I don't really need or like it too much. I haven't really messed with it a lot, so I'll try it. It makes my burst go slower, but it increases my SP regen. Don't know if I like it, but I need to test it out more. I only got it yesterday. But you can see the area with all the red dots. That's where I'm going to go to get some of my EXPs. Yep, it's a high level area. So I can probably handle them if I take 2 at a time. I don't want to do that. I want to try and get 1 at a time. But before that, I'll buff up. This skill, if you looked at the blog, you'll see the percentage boost you get. But I believe this one increases your HP by 50%. So I want to keep that on for as long as possible. Beefy. So let me throw a few buffs on. And esoteric skills work amazing with attack speed. So let me get as much SP as I can. And then recover the SP. And then I'll show you what I mean with esoteric skills and attack speed. So let me grab this guy. Okay, so now I'm going to use my esoteric, and you will see what I mean. Remember, usually I would have to charge up. Look at it. Look at that. Instant. That enemy was a level 170. But not like its level matters anymore. I try not to use, I don't want to use esoteric all the time, but I do like to use it if I want to just get rid of something really quick. But man, these guys are just getting cut through like butter. It did help that I actually learn skills now, because before I was just playing through the game just on sword skills, so I wasn't using any buffs. But buffs really do make things a lot easier. Should probably show you my armor as well, but I'll do that after I've gone through a few of these enemies. But this is just a good spot if you just want to get EXP, because you get quite a bit. It's like 4k a kill. And if you have EXP boost items on, then it increases that by a bit more. But I don't bother with the EXP boost items because it will make my attacks and such a bit weaker. Because I have to waste a slot on something totally different. Okay. Do I still have skill speed? Yeah, I do still have. I've got a little bit of skill speed, so I'm going to turn Hyper Armor on. And then I'm just going to jump in and do esoteric on it. More and more EXP. Okay, I've still got some Hyper Armor. Okay, so my attack speed's gone down now. There is something really weird when it comes to skill points in this game, because I've been getting skill points for using. I've used an esoteric skill twice in a row, and then I got skill points for doing that, and I can't understand why. They didn't go up a star level or anything. I just got skill points each time I've done it randomly. There's quite a few different places in the game where you can get skill points. And I was using burst attacks as well at one point, and I was getting skill points for just using burst attacks. Don't know why. The game just seems to be throwing skill points at you during this update, or after this update. And you get skill points when you do the concealed area now. So if you go to the concealed area and you're only going with you and your partner and not in multiplayer, every 10 levels you can either choose a weapon, or you can. No, 3 of them. Can I risk it? So you can either choose a weapon, or you can choose a skill point. I don't know if it's repeatable. I'm guessing it'll be repeatable if it's going to be every 10 levels, but let's see. Can I take him? Can I take 3 of them? Yeah, I'm probably going to be pushing it if I try to do 3. Maybe I can get 1 at a time. Get my skill speed up. Put my damage down on. So this is pretty much just damage shield. If enemies hit you while you've got that up, it will take 0 until it reaches a certain level. Let me throw HP up as well. Okay. So I can pull one of these. I can burst 1 down with esoteric at least. Okay, I got 2. As long as I can get rid of one of them, it should be alright. Okay. So here come the levels.
Nice.
I wonder how far away from level I am. And I said I was not showing my armor. Ugh, keep forgetting. I'll show after I kill this one and the next one. I'll show you what my armor is. They are quite a few pieces of them are the rare items that you get from the implements. After I kill this dude, I'll show you. Okay, let me use this. This skill is amazing. It just gives you. Okay, so what I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna equip this. So the thing I just used. Okay, let me explain it after. So the gloves are just put on. They make my attacks ignore defense, but at the cost of giving me 0 hit. So I'll miss every hit unless I use that skill that I just used here. This one makes my attacks never miss for a short period of time, but the gloves kind of throw that off by giving you 0 hit. So the only way you can really use these weapons that ignore these gloves that ignore defense or ignore defense is if you're using some sort of item or if you're using a skill that boosts your hit by a lot. So these are my gloves. So I don't use these all the time. So these are the ones that I got from the implement. I use these ones most of the time. Then I got the Shadow Greaves. They're from implements as well. These are so annoying to get. You have to do one of the back dodges 1,000 times during level 2 hollow missions. It took forever. Well, it wasn't too bad. There are ways you can do it pretty quick. Well, by pretty quick, I mean it's still going to take a few hours to get it done, but still. So this one increases your crit, increases your dodge, but it only decreases your movement speed by about 5%, so they're pretty nice to have on. Then I've got this Crimson Coat. Charges my SP when I dodge. Invaluable. It decreases your defense, but it's not too bad. So I prefer it over the other armor I've got, and it's got beefy stats. It makes you look like a meat wall. Then this sword. This is the rare katana from the implements as well. I've only got to +7 because I ran out of the ores I needed to max it out. I want to get it to +10. I want to see if I can get it higher than +10, but I want to at least try to get it to 10. Boost attack depending on remaining SP and give you 20 SP when you dodge. It's crazy. It's crazy items. I want to find some better stuff for the rest of the slots. I mean, they're nice, but they're not these kind of items nice. I want all the good stuff. I did get another. I got this one, but I don't like the fact that it decreases the burst gauge. I don't know. Burst charge. I'll equip it. I'll see if it makes much of an impact. Let's see. How much EXP? Okay, so I'm already halfway through the level. Let's keep on going until I level up. See if I can find any more enemies. I'm gonna do some of the endgame bosses at some point, but I'm wondering now that I've got this gear, some of them may be pretty boring at the beginning because I'll be able to kill them pretty quick. So I'm gonna try and do a few of them solo. I want to see how well. I want to see if I can go back to Kirito's roots and just handle things solo. They'll probably won't go too well. Some of the bosses in this area do seem pretty tough. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that up. I'll see if I can pull one. Probably won't be able to get one, so I'm gonna throw this shield up as well. Then I'm gonna esoteric one down. Come on. hopefully I should be able to just down the next one now. With the help of my friends. I really need to do implements where it decreases the amount of SP used. Because I just burn through SP when I'm using these kind of skills. But the fact that I've got this gear on and the fact that I'm using Katana with its lower SP cost kind of does help. I had decided to stick with just picking one weapon. I was spreading myself too thin trying to enhance every weapon or trying to get the skills for every weapon. So I decided, alright, let me just focus on one thing for now. If I need to get anything else, I'll do it later. Now, if you focus on one thing at a time, it just makes you stronger, and then you can get something else later. Whoops. Getting quite a few ores. I still can't figure out what drops gems. I don't know if it's the NMs in this area that drop it, but they just say high level enemies drop gems. And you need the gems to actually... Oh, they're back. I'm gonna pull it while I'm unprepared and see if I can handle it. See if I can handle the challenge. Yeah, you need gems to actually get higher success rate for enhancing your weapons. Oh, now I'm missing. So what I'll do is I'll increase my accuracy. And I'll give myself a bit of strength. And a bit of HP. And I'll use a skill called Bloody Beak. That will drain HP with the amount of damage I do. So, first the hits are going to just heal me as I hit. I mean, it's good, you can handle these kind of enemies on your own. Well, I could handle them on my own at the moment, but doing it in a group just makes things so much faster, and you level the rest of the people up as well, which is always good. I need to work on another combo. Or OSS. Okay, these guys are back as well. How much more into a level? Just getting there. Just getting there. It's pretty close still. Boost my HP a little bit more. Usually I keep the skill, the battle log up on the screen. I just decided to leave it off for this video. I don't think you guys want to see that spamming all over the screen. I'm just used to seeing all that kind of stuff from back when I used to play Final Fantasy 11. You had to sit there watching the bars to know what you were doing, to know what the enemies were doing. Just kind of got used to it. It's comforting. But that was years ago. And the next one spawned. This skill, even when it increases your hit rate and it fills your SP up, so I'm gonna use that. So you just get a ton of stuff from there. So a lot of these are just based. I don't know what changes they made in the latest update compared to the previous ones, but everything I'm saying to you now is based on the update I'm on now. So these skills probably don't do the same things in your update or your version of the game, depending on which one you're playing. But they do in this one at least, and at least you know whenever the update comes, your skills will be able to do this. This is the American and English, well, the English version should be next month, which is September. Unless you're watching this in the future. I'm talking about September 2014. Okay, the eyes are back. Put another shield on. I do have these dodge boosts, but I don't feel I need them too much at the moment. Okay, let's see if I can just get a quick esoteric off from this guy. But I've been interrupted. Okay, my skill speed's starting to slow down now. Am I close? I'm getting close. So yeah, if you really want to level up, I mean, this is a way. Oh, EXP potion. Center storage. Plus 25%. The reason I don't really want to use those because I'm using so many skills that will probably get wiped off the buff list. Doesn't seem like this necklace is doing any... It's not really doing any bad, so I think I'm going to keep this on. What did I have on before this? Yeah, I'm just going to leave this on. It's doing its job. Are there any more enemies I can fight? There should be some more eyes over here. Unless I just can't... Oh no, there we go. Okay, let's do some buffing up. What else have I got? I don't really need to do anything else. So I'm gonna throw on my hyper armor and I'm gonna just no, I'm not gonna throw on my hyper armor. I'm gonna save the SP. And we got another one. I'll throw on this though. Just using them. I'm gonna make them use their skills just so they distract it, so I can do what I'm doing. Alright, now for the last one. Oh, Sinon, level before me. Maybe I think I've got about 1 or 2 more and then I should level. See, it doesn't really take too long to burn out the levels at this level. To grind out the levels at this level. Okay, alright, 450 SP. Let me use this. And I'm going to use my hyper armor. Just so I can jump in there before my skill speed runs out. And then I want to use this to fill my SP back up. Anything down here worth fighting? Probably nothing down there. But if you oh, okay, maybe there is something down here. Let me throw my shields on. Ah, there we go. got my level. So there you go. There's my little spot for leveling up. There's probably better places. There's probably other places, but I'm gonna have to explore that and find those places. But for now, that's all I've got to show you guys for now. I'm gonna probably get on to doing some of the endgame bosses now. But until then, I'll see you later.